I've never directed a man before. This is completely new territory for me. And the original idea is I wanted to have a love story. I had like an original concept of my story before I took it to a writer, before I took it to Brandy. So I really wanted somebody manly. And in Middle Eastern dance, a lot of the style can be a little bit feminine. So I was looking for folkloric dancers, just something different. And when I came across Georgian dancing on YouTube, I said, that's the manliest thing I've ever seen in my life. Where can I find these guys? And I called Lucia. She said, yeah, good luck with that. So then I found out about these guys in New York, went there to sort of meet with them and audition them, and they were amazing, absolutely amazing. And I think what's the beauty of it is the contrast, where belly dancing is so feminine and their dancing is so masculine, so the contrast really enhances each style.
They bring, I think, different energy to our show.
Ты сидишь вот так, потом Jillina к тебе приходит и забирает у тебя эту чашу.
Просто сидит. А как приходит?
Sorry, edit that out. I'm an interpreter. I'm a translator. Что ты ее не отравил, и медуза это Jillina, она у тебя забирает эту чашу. They are originally from the country of Georgia, not the state, and the country borders with Armenia. They have their own language, their own culture, their own style of dance. Obviously, they're amazing dancers, but they don't speak English very well. One of them, Gia, has been here for 4 years, and the other one, Zurab, who plays Apollo, has been here for only 2 years.
So I originally cast one guy. It was all I had in the budget. So when I spoke to him, originally I spoke to Zurab, and he said, well, I have a partner, and we do this amazing sword dance, and I'd really like him to come. And so I kind of went back and forth, so I said, okay, let's just go for it. We're going to go for it 100%, and I'm so glad I did, because that sword dance was amazing. It really was like one of the best things in the show, I think. It was quite outstanding. So I'm glad I did. I went back to the writer and had her write the other guy in as Loki, and we fit it into the story, and it all worked out. And but it originally was, the show was originally for just one guy.
The central focus in Georgian dance, as in like many Middle Eastern countries, the man is the head of everything, you know, and so they have a lot of like these poses, you know, where they glance at the audience, things like that. And that's their character. They can't, like, naturally, they can't break that character. So it's very hard for him to pretend to be in love. I mean, even when they're in love, you know, they still have this like arrogance about them, you know, like they're almost like eagles or something. So I've been trying to drill that in their heads. And Loki, who's played by Gia, is actually, he's more easy to get along with, you know, he's better with the improv section, but Apollo, who has many more parts, played by Zurab, it's very difficult for him to grasp that, and he keeps complaining that this is not his dance style, and why does he always have to be on the floor? It really bothers him that he's always like either dead or Pandora ripped his heart out or something, and he's like, why am I still sleeping? Why am I sleeping? I want to dance, I don't want to sleep. So it's things like that that are just frustrating. They're not used to acting and improvising, and in such a short time, I mean, they actually came a day after we officially started rehearsing. So they, you know, minus 8 hours of rehearsal for them.
And the guys were amazing. I mean, you can see from the footage that once the music was on and these guys started moving, I knew I had something. I knew it right there. I was like, this is it. This is exactly what I'm looking for.